Welcome to the Seller Roundtable e-commerce coaching and business strategies with Andy Arnott and Amy Wees.
A not super great subject, but when do you know it's time to fire your current VA? Like what are some red flags? What are some things that you should be looking at to know that, it's not a right fit either for them or for your company?
Yeah, it happens. And I've had to help clients do it as well. And one is silence. If your VA is being silent, that's a problem. That's a huge red flag. All of a sudden there's lots of emergencies coming up. That's a big red flag. You want to hurry up and make sure that you know how to get into all your systems if you have forgotten or haven't done it in a while. Because these are things that your VA is probably going to be ghosting you, which happens. It's awful. I'm fighting really hard to set the industry standards that they don't do that anymore. It hurts us all, but it does happen. So be very, very aware of silence and emergencies. All of a sudden, a lot of emergencies are coming up. Those are big red flags. But let's say it's not so severe and it's just a lot of work that is not to your expectation. This is probably the most common, and it's just signs that you've outgrown your VA. You love this person. They've been working really well for you. They're super reliable. And so you just keep on throwing things on their plate, but then you reach a point and you're like, wow, but this isn't getting the results I wanted. I thought it would be more. Like I've heard other people having better results and they can't really tell you why. And it's most likely you've outgrown them. And so in some cases, it is time to part ways because maybe your budget can't afford, both kinds of VAs. Maybe you can add to the team and just decrease one VA's hours. That's an option. Maybe it's time for you to hire a team to manage multiple aspects. But, it happens. And in the same manner, like some VAs outgrow their clients. Maybe when they first started, they were doing, just a lot of systems and funnels and processes. But from there, a lot of VAs move on to launches. And so they do really big launches and they're doing really big projects all the time. So having just some systems and funnels is not the right fit for them. And so in that case, you want to be aware of that and make sure you have that conversation as well. So they just, oh, well, this will be my last month with you or something. You want to make sure you have time to move on. It's mostly outgrowing. And then, just having a conversation about where you're going and what went wrong in the process. Again, it's like feedback. It's not always like the most fun, but it does help. And there's many times where I am interviewing VAs and they're like, but I could do this job. I'm really great at it. This is my skill set. And I have to say, and just tell them, but you're not going to be in this for the long haul. Like I'm in here to match my clients for the long haul. And I can tell right now, like this is just going to be something that you're going to do for now until something better comes along. And I can't knowingly match you with the client. And then there are some instances where the work is just not good. It's suffering. You know what? My computer's about to die. Sorry.
Not to worry.
So yeah, and then you just have to have a real conversation. Say, here's all the places that I am not happy. Like this is all the places that I feel like severely let down. And it's just not going to work for me. And as long as you keep it about the work, it's always fine. It's always fine. I haven't really met a lot of people that have gone into like a personal side. But still they're afraid to talk about the work. Yeah. And they're just like, just to say, oh, it's just not working out. Like that's not a good thing. It doesn't help the next person. It doesn't help you. And when you give real-time feedback, it can help the VA say, here are the things that I wish that you would have done as well. And it could be nothing, or you could be like, that could have been it. That could not have been it. But if someone tells you, I wish you would have communicated more, that's a big one, because it either lets you know, like, wow, I can't possibly communicate more with anybody. And the next time around, I need someone who like gets me and can get this in exactly what I'm saying. So in your next interview process with somebody, you could actually just send out the same message and say, what does this mean to you? Like there's always something to learn, even when you get rid of a VA, and it happens. But yeah, it's just, like they say, it's not personal. It's just business. You gotta protect your business.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Join us every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for live Q&A and bonus content after the recording at SellerRoundtable.com. Sponsored by the ultimate software tool for Amazon sales and growth, SellerSEO.com and AmazingAtHome.com.